you're here?
My name is Betty Woodford, and I'm here as a carer for my husband who has leukaemia. He is having chemotherapy treatment, and he's been having it for the last 17 months. We're staying at Leo's place. We come from Boorowa, and it is an absolute godsend for us to have somewhere to come while he's having his treatment. We come over at this stage, every 3 weeks for 7 days treatment, and then we go home again for 3 weeks and it starts all over again. Maybe down the track, the time between treatments will lengthen, but at this stage it's every 3 weeks. So we have 3 weeks at home and a week in Canberra. It's wonderful to have a place that we can just come and relax and be looked after. Here we just get looked after, and it gives me a break as well, especially this week. I have found that I've had more of a break this week than I've had the last time. Well, the last time we were here, it was the first time we were here and it's all new. This time I've really relaxed more, and I only have to drive to the hospital and back again, and nothing else much. So, yes.
You mentioned you got a bit of a sleep in today.
Oh, I did. We've been having bits of sleep-ins. We were very late for breakfast this morning, but there was no trouble to anybody. And I mean, if you feel like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, just come and make it. If there's no one around, they'll make it for you. But I mean, how hard is it to make a cup of tea? So, yes. And it's just very, makes you feel really, really welcoming and comfortable. Yes. Well, that there was no charge. I thought that nothing was any trouble. It's just that the pressure's gone, and Laurie can't go upstairs much. So at the hospital, it's got to be ground floor. In a lot of places, it's got to be ground floor because he can't walk very far, and you can't do stairs. So this is great because it's all on one level. Yeah. Well, I want them to know that it's available, and that you can ring up and inquire and make your decision about where you want to stay, and it's and nothing's too much trouble for anyone. Yes. It has made a big difference, yes. Yeah. And he even mentioned, he said, you're getting a rest this way, whereas but I have to do all the caring and cooking and cleaning. I have to look after him. Not that it's a burden, but it's just what you do, isn't it? So, but it just gives me a bit more of a rest and time to relax. And the last few days, I have been reading and watching TV and going to sleep and in between times, and just proper relaxation. Yeah. Well, we've got a wonderful room down there. That is wonderful, that room, and lovely. And we just spread ourselves out and made ourselves at home. Well, we're not end of life, so, well, at this stage. But I think it's just wonderful people caring for people who need care. So if people need a bit of a rest or a bit of a time out, like I can understand people who care for the relatives and things. They just need a bit of getaway and a bit of relaxation. Well, this is somewhere where their relative can come, and they know they're looked after wonderfully, and they haven't got to worry, and they can go away for 2 or 3 days and have a bit of time out. It's really difficult in the country because there's nowhere much for people to have a facility like this. Yeah. Places like this are so caring and so don't expect much in return that it's really well worthwhile. You never know when you're going to need it yourself. Every family might need it some time in their life, and we hope to God they don't. But it's lovely to know that there's somebody there that can help you if you need it, and somewhere that takes the pressure off.